Hey guys, we're back. This is HD and Pain User, and we're back for the final last game of the evening. We're working overtime here, man. It's 7:10, but that's okay.
Indeed.
We love you guys.
Heart.
We love you guys, so we're gonna keep doing this. All right, we're ready to do this.
All right,
it's time for the last game. Keep asking some more questions on Twitter, guys, because after this game we'll answer one more question each, and then we'll close out for the night. So here we go. It's time for Destiny versus Hash. And this is going to be a good one.
Map is Shakura's Plateau. We have Destiny spawning in the top left-hand corner. He's going to be our red Zerg for the evening. And his opponent in the bottom right-hand corner is going to be our blue Terran, Vile Hash. And I think we're in store for a pretty epic game here. Destiny been sending us some pretty amazing replays, just showcasing his ability to drag people into the late game, bring them into his realm where he's comfortable, and smash them.
The Destiny playstyle, man.
Absolutely. I mean, he will drag you to his... He will force you into a situation where he's comfortable, and he's all about that late game
Infestors.
High-tech tier 3 type play.
Corruptors.
And yeah, absolutely. He's really good at it, and he almost always finds a way to draw players into these slugfests, and he's good at it.
Yeah, that's what makes him such a good player. He makes such a fun player to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we are. It's going to be Destiny and Hash. Going to be a big map, Shakura's Plateau. And they have spawned cross-spawn as well, so I'm looking for things to get pretty lengthy here.
Not every day you see... That's actually really smart, putting the barracks on the right so that he can actually have an add-on and then just wall with the second depot on the left-hand side. I actually really like that.
Isn't that what most people do?
Nope.
A lot of people they'll put the barracks in the middle right here, and then they'll wall with the second depot.
Almost everybody does that, but I like this way better.
You're gonna start doing this now?
Yeah, definitely. Well, with this position for sure, because it allows you to get the add-on, and then it creates just another aspect to the wall there, which is really cool. And then in the event that he's gonna like Baneling Bust or something, I guess
you and your walls, man.
I know,
you're like super fascinated. You're like,
I know.
There's a wall going down. That's interesting. I must talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, let's go back to the Zerg and watch how the creep is spreading. Look at how awesome that is.
Doesn't it start spread, man? He doesn't even have a queen yet, but it's on the way, and that's a really early queen out of Destiny. There, no gas, straight to queen, and I can't help but think he's gonna follow this up with a hatch.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go straight into hatch. I'm a little intrigued by the fact that he didn't go for the 15 hatch. However, when you 15 hatch on this map, 2 barracks is especially potent because a Terran player can do that pressure and then fall back with the sealing off his wall with the 3rd barracks. So Destiny isn't 15 hatching. He's getting the pull down first, and he's going to get the hatch later.
Well, yeah, he's going to get that hatch just a little bit later, but he's going to be safe to any kind of a 2 racks. Anything like that. He gets that early queen out, so he gets that really quick larva inject.
He's going to be safe against that Reaper.
And he's going to be safe against that Reaper. So, you know, I actually really like this build that Destiny uses. It's really cool. It keeps you safe. It delays your economy maybe by a smidgen, but it's nothing consequential. So, and you're not going to lose the game to a 2 racks or a bunker rush or anything stupid like that. So.
Yeah, and this, like I said before, this map is especially potent for 2 barracks pressure. A Roach Warren coming up for Destiny here. So he's going to approach the Roach phase. And
by the way, for all the people in chat that are thinking that Idra's like out of the IPL, this is not IPL 2 proper. This is our live content that we do.
I know a lot of people are really confused about that. Let's just clear the air for a second. For IPL, Monday through Wednesdays, we do live content.
Yes.
Okay. On Tuesdays, though, we do the Team Arena. So Monday is IPL Live. We just cast whatever replays the community sends in. By the way, send it in to what is it?
IPL TV Replays at gmail.com.
IPL TV Replays at gmail.com. We'll cast them like we are now. Tuesdays are Team Arena. Wednesdays are IPL TV Live. Wednesdays are also IPL TV Live, and Thursdays through Sundays are the main event content.
Yes, Thursdays through Sundays, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard is
fresh, new,
our main event content. And keep in mind, we will be airing the top 8 this Thursday through Saturday. That will be broken down over the week, and then we have the grand finals this Sunday, casted by yours truly, HD and Pain User. You guys should definitely tune into that because it is going to be awesome.
Yeah, don't miss it, guys. This Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And let's get right back into this game. I
All
think we
right.
cleared the air pretty well there.
Yeah,
Sprayed some Febreze.
Yes. Yeah, it is confusing. I could see how people would get confused, but that's basically our schedule. Monday through Wednesday. Oh, and I love the second Reaper right there.
Yeah.
Getting in there, picking off a few drones, just getting a little bit extra scouting info. But that Reaper's going to go down at the natural. And meanwhile,
I never knew a Reaper had so many parts to it.
I know, they just fly all over the place.
Yeah.
Hash, meanwhile, is gonna get that natural going. He's got the orbital up, and he's working off of 3 racks now, and he's also adding a factory. So Hash with a pretty good follow-up, I feel, to
the Reapers.
the Reapers. And,
Well, he's gonna go with the biomech, man.
and he's getting very early stim as well. So
You know all about that biomech. I know
love
all about it
biomech,
too.
man. That's all I use.
It's so good.
it's so much better than pure mech.
And I also want to mention, yeah, really, it really is.
Against
And
Zerg.
I just want to also mention that biomech is especially good on this map because you have the ledges where you can put tanks on.
Oh, God, I
And
know.
if you set up a depth line of tanks in the middle, and when the Zerg attacks, he has to run through this narrow choke point to get to your Marines, and your Marines will constantly be falling back among your tanks. So this map is especially good for biomech.
Yeah, absolutely. And oh my goodness. Overlord goes down in the main base of Hash. He will clean that up, and it looks... Is he going to sacrifice another Overlord? No, he's just going to keep that one outside the natural. But he does know that the natural is up now, so Destiny didn't really get... Oh my god, 43 to 28.
He's just
Harvester
been droning
count
up
right
this
now.
entire time, man.
Yeah, he's just been droning real hard, and, you know, Hash not really in a position to punish him for it right now, and we got...
The
Plus
first
1
layer
weapons,
coming.
plus 1 armor on the way for Destiny. We also have 10 Zerglings. So Destiny feeling very confident right now in his economy, just going nuts. And Hash, you know, not in a position to punish him for it, I don't think.
I don't think he is at all because he's just now starting to get the machine spinning, you know, he's just starting to get the units out. He can't really push out until he gets at least, I would imagine he's going to try to go for dropships here because he's got the reactor coming on that factory, and he's going to swap that. So he's going to probably get some dropships out, and he can't really afford to do anything until dropships come into play. So he's really sitting back right now, waiting to see what Destiny does.
Man.
And Destiny's going to be comfortable to play the macro game, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, Hash, he has a very interesting style here, but I just... it seems like he's going to rely on this early 2 medevac push here with Stim and Combat Shield to do a lot of damage, but I just don't like his approach to this matchup right now. Yeah, I feel that without the add-ons on your Raxes, he doesn't have the 2 reactors that really give you that necessary Marine production. He got a late NG Bay, so his +1 is going to be pretty late.
Yeah.
I love to see a heavy upgrade, heavy infrastructure, slow take your third Terran versus Zerg style, where, you know, you're working off of 2 factories, 4 to 5 Raxes. You could even have double NG Bay and an armory, getting your vehicle weapons, both of your engineering bay weapons at the same time. You can also have a reactor on a starport pumping medevacs, but you really need that infrastructure against Zerg to survive in the late game, and I don't really think he's set up for that. He's getting his tanks very late here, just now starting to get some missile turrets up, but, you know, Destiny's obviously not going with Mutalisks right now. He's going with that Infestor style of play, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out.
And we do have a drop coming in here from Hash.
Yeah, he needs to
Finally
do a
doing
lot
that
of
double
damage
drop.
with this for it to pay
He's
off.
going to go in here, and it looks like Destiny is completely unprotected.
Oh, God.
Marines and Marauders are going to land right inside the mineral line. They're going to be able to pop the Queen off. No, they're not, but they are able to force all mining to stop for now. Destiny has to run his links back in. His links do have
Is he gonna
speed.
kill the layer?
No, I don't think he's going to get the layer, man. Those links, there's just so many links. His Infestors are late to the party, though, because Pathogen Glands is just now coming.
God.
And he's able to push the drop away with his horde of lings. And I don't think Hash did enough damage right there.
Yeah, no, he did not. I think that could have gone much better for him had he been a little bit more decisive, I think. A little bit more mobile, chased the drones down, followed them to the natural, stimmed right away, and stimming the individual units as they come out of the medevac. Stim, 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 stim as they fall out.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, that's how I always do it, and it gives you so much more effectiveness out of your drop, because by the time he realizes you have like 3 or 4 Marines down, and they're already stimmed, and they're already killing drones. So
that's pro, man.
just a little bit sloppy
that.
right there on his dropping. And back at his main, though, he has got his third coming, and he's added some more Raxes here. We have 3 more Raxes on the way. And does he have those add-ons on the Raxes yet? Yeah, okay, we do have those reactors on the Raxes. So this goes back to what I was saying earlier. Hash going for this style where he gets his upgrades much later. He doesn't have the double engineering bays. He doesn't get early tanks. He doesn't start building on that tank count. He doesn't get vehicle weapons. And he doesn't get those 2 reactors to support the marine production and the infrastructure in the early game in order to get this early drop-off that we saw do virtually no damage.
All right, well.
So, I don't know. I just don't think it pays off.
Now, time to the Zerg side of things.
Yep. Oh my god, look at the shrine.
Yeah, he has the Shrine of Lings. I want to talk a little bit about Destiny and his strategy here, because he's got Hive coming right now, and I love this. We're talking about how Destiny's able to pull games into a slugfest situation, and you have to get up to Hive Tech to do that. And Destiny's late game CVT is really, really good. Notice, he's been working his upgrades. He's already at +3 each. We do have Marines coming in to drop on the 3rd, so...
not paying attention.
You are paying attention while I'm
He's
talking.
not paying attention.
He's not paying attention
To his drop.
Destiny's gonna come in here.
Oh my
Not
god.
the best engaged for Destiny.
No,
but I think he'll be able to
all.
kill all the Marines pretty easily.
Yeah,
he's got so many Marines. But yeah, Destiny is going for the Infestor Ling style against Terra. No Banelings at all.
I don't know why he doesn't go
well,
Banelings.
the thing is, man, he really loves his Infestors, and I can agree with that. But I feel like Banelings are such a good unit to mix in, and it's so cheap.
Yeah, you don't
It's
have
so
to get a
cheap.
ton of them, but on the off chance that 1 or 2 of those Banelings hit a critical shot, it's a big deal, man.
Yeah.
Not only that, Baneling landmines are so underused, and they're so good.
They are so good.
They're so good.
On this map, though, I don't know if they're as good. They can be.
I think they're good on every map.
Yeah,
They're just amazing. If you're
debatable.
if you're
It's
super
debatable.
sneaky with it and you're really good with the landmines, not only even if you don't hit that jackpot landmine, you're still forcing scans. You could potentially force a Raven. You're making the Terran do a lot of things that he doesn't want to do, and you're costing him a lot of money by burning scans everywhere.
Yeah,
a lot.
You definitely make some debatable points
You
there on
know?
that. Yeah, the Bro Banelings are really, really good. I have to admit with you. Now, let's talk about Destiny here. Is he gonna get adrenal glands for his Lings? He's gonna be relying entirely on this mass upgraded Ling Infestor army. He's already got 2-2. I would imagine he's gonna get 3-3. And the adrenal glands pretty soon. And it's really, really strong in conjunction with Broodlords. Yes, he's getting Greater Spire right now, so he's gonna have the Broodlords coming out pretty soon. And does Ash have ghosts? Yes, he does. So we have that.
Well, I really hope
have
that
those ghosts.
Destiny doesn't forget about adrenal glands, because you do see a lot of players just completely forget about adrenal glands after they get to Hive. It's like
so good.
It's so good, and it's not like they don't think that it's good. It just seems like Zerg players oftentimes just forget that they have that second upgrade on their spawning pool because they don't use it very often.
I think it's like we're not upgrading it out of spite for Blizzard nerfing it from Brood War. That's why I don't upgrade it sometimes. But Hash does have a drop once again. Hash isn't being very attentive with his drops, man. He's just dropping them, and he's not moving out. There we go. So he's gonna bring into this hatchery, but no drones for him to snipe, and all those Marines except for, no, about half of them going down. Hash is doing some good work here, but he needs to do more, I feel like.
Yeah, well, he's definitely gonna get this hatchery over at the 4th here, and he might potentially get that Overlord as well. No, he's gonna have to pick up and get out of there. Oh, he pulled the medevac out without the Marines.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know
just
why.
not paying attention, man.
But why would he send the medevac out and not
heal the
bring
Marines?
I don't know what happened there,
I think he just kind of made a little
little
bit of
boo-boo.
blunder. A little bit of boo-boo.
little boo-boo.
But
and I like the ghosts
he gets
at the
ghost.
tower.
He gets the ghost at the tower to snipe a corruptor. But the ghost, the real important for the ghost here is going to be to EMP the infestors. And Destiny knows that. So what Destiny needs to do is make sure his infestors are spread out very nicely. His Broodlords go into the engagement right away. But the ghost can also snipe. They're really, really good at sniping the heavy Zerg units.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So Destiny's got to be really, really careful how he plays his next hand.
They're especially good against Broodlords, and you know, just to touch on what you were saying earlier about the Destiny style and what Destiny is up to, he's slowly getting behind here. Hash is just taking his 4th base right now, and they're going to be even on bases, actually. You know, Hash is ahead. His 4th is up.
He is ahead, wow.
Yeah, his 4th is up and running right now, and he's also maxed. Destiny's at 167 right now, so I think we're going to see Hash cloak in here, and he might be able to pick off that Overseer, so
he does.
All of his ghosts are still cloaked. He's going to be able to EMP all of these. Oh my god. Huge
no
EMPs
way. But a
going
bundle
down.
goes down. Destiny really aware right there, realizing a fungal can reveal the cloaked ghost. He picks off several of them, gets another fungal, but misses the ghosts. He misses the ghost.
If the damage was done or not, though.
Coming in. Well, here's the thing. The longer that Hash waits, the more time Destiny has to recover, because that energy will rebuild on the Infestors over time. So Destiny just wants to sit back and wait, and Hash actually should be the one pushing right now.
Yeah, he lost a ton of ghosts right there too, and he's not going to be able to use those ghosts to help support with the eventual Broodlord conflict, and he really needs those ghosts to snipe those Broodlords. He needs a ton of ghosts right now. He just does not have the ghost numbers, and he totally forgot to land that command center right there.
I love this.
Ooh, that is kind of beautiful.
I love this.
Double PF in the mid.
Double
I really
PF
like that. He should also get an extra engineering bay and get the PF range and the armor.
Yeah,
and here we go. The Broodlords are making their move, and the Vikings already in
Where's
play.
the Infestors at?
Beautiful maneuver from Hash. He just anticipated the Broodlord switch perfectly.
Oh, no! Can he get a second fungal down? Oh, he lets the Vikings escape. He didn't have vision on the high ground.
I don't think he wanted to come in range of the siege tanks there. He was just being extra careful. But
I think
it would have been worth it. Absolutely. Just killing all those Vikings would have been huge for him, and he certainly had a potential opportunity there. Now, Hash is going to have the time to repair those Vikings and get them back up to speed.
And not only is he going to be able to get those back up to speed, but he's going to have the Alamo here, the fallback point, the final point of retreat. You always see Marines running away behind their tanks, but now he's going to have PFs to run to. I just love Hash's idea here.
I actually really like that play from him. I wouldn't even mind to see another CC in the mid.
Like right here?
Between the Xel'Nagas, why not? He's adding a ton of bunkers there now. You know, those two PFs that he has there, yeah, they're a fallback plan, but, you know, he could even use them as a more aggressive.
Lift them up and put them like here.
Yeah, absolutely. He could use them a little bit more aggressively here, but it is nice to have that fallback plan. And is Hash where? Okay, so wow, we have
nuclear
Mobius
missiles
and nukes coming. I love it. I love it. And we've been seeing nukes, and there we go. Destiny getting Baneling speed and Banelings here. Finally, so worth it. Ooh, is he gonna go in for the EMP?
He's gonna go for the nuke?
No,
he has cloak.
Oh,
Destiny doesn't see anything. Destiny does have vision, and the nuclear missile is coming down. Here is Destiny's vision, ladies and gentlemen. He sees the red dot, and he pulls the drones away. And he's gonna bring the Overseer in too. He's gonna let the nuke fall, man.
Well, there's not much he can do about it. All those larvae are gonna go down, but that nuke not really doing what
another nuclear missile being launched. At the meanwhile, a drop as well, and the nuke is actually being at the natural of the 4th expansion, that is. And oh my God!
Oh, it just missed all the Banelings.
But it's gonna get all the drones.
My goodness.
Oh no!
That was huge.
That was pretty big. Yeah.
That was huge. Hash playing such an intelligent game right now. I love this.
Yeah.
Hash is just all over the place right now.
3 nukes being built at once right now as well for Hash.
Mikey likes it. Mikey likes it.
I love how Terrans are starting to use nukes now in the late game, man.
It's awesome.
They're really good. They're cheap. They're 100 minerals, 100 gas, and we have another nuke coming down.
Boom.
Oh, does Destiny see? We're just going to go for Destiny's vision for the rest of this replay. He's looking. He's like, where's the nuke? Where's the nuke? Where's the nuke? Where's the nuke? And it's going to come down and land on his drones.
Boom. Well done. Man, these nukes are really paying for themselves, and
EMPs.
all the Broodlords getting picked off by the Vikings. That's huge. He just lost every single Broodlord he had.
Look how many Banelings he's got.
Yeah, that's a lot, but look at all the tanks, and look at all the bunkers,
and look at the PFs.
There's no way he's going to be able to crush through this, but Destiny's going for it.
He's gone for all of his Infestors getting EMP'd. Some of them still have energy.
Yeah, they're good. They still have energy.
But all the Banelings just running in, and what are the Infestors doing? Oh no, Destiny's engaged. Couldn't have been any worse. He mind controls a couple of tanks there. This is just gonna not be worth it at all for Destiny.
Yeah, I don't think so. But he did crush through that position at mid there. I don't know why he continues to nuke that same spot. Yeah. He should go back and nuke that natural. I don't think actually trying to kill hatcheries with nukes is a very viable strat, but...
Well, the thing about nukes is it makes Destiny spaz out, like that.
Is Destiny going to try and go around those PFs? Because he does have an avenue where he can go around those PFs in mid. And is Hash going to try and kill these expansions with nukes? It looks like he might just be doing that. Destiny now coming in with a group of Zerglings here. If these Banelings can get into the mineral line, it would be huge.
I don't know if they can,
he stopped moving them.
Yeah.
I think he could have, but...
Dude, Hash is playing such an intelligent game, man.
Yeah, he's playing awesome.
Another nuke is coming down here. Destiny has to bring the Overseer in. He will bring the Overseer in time. Does it?
No.
Yeah. Oh, Ghost had like one hit.
One hit. Get out of that. Zergling was just like,
Yeah.
Punked him.
He
just
just laid the nuke.
The
That nuke
one
actually
swipe.
would have ended up killing the hatchery.
It would have indeed.
Yeah. Well, Hash is really, really looking good right now. The Alamo,
Yeah, I'm
the
loving
fallback point is great spot to fall back to. He's got, oh my god, look how many Marines, tanks, and even a couple Marauders in the mix as well. And we hear another nuclear launch detected. It's right on the hatchery, and oh my god, Destiny isn't paying attention!
Yeah, he just pulled out, he just pulled out.
Oh, yeah, he did.
But, you know, he is forcing a lot of mining time off of these hatcheries, you know, and, well, the last few nukes... Okay, so here's the moral of the story. Hash has shown us that...
Chinese proverb.
Yeah, Hash has shown us that nukes are great in the late game when used properly, but don't overdo it. Don't just start nuking the hatcheries over and over and over. You got to try and hit those really effective nukes. Nice EMP from Hash right there. Yeah. And what a bio squad to back this up. He is now pushing aggressively here. Destiny does not have the fungals that he does have like.
Fungals. There we go. There's the fungals going down. He needs to make sure he fungals some Marines in packs. But the infestor's going down. That's so big. You can't afford to lose those infestors. And Destiny's just trying to buy time for banelings. We have another nuclear missile being launched at the net, at the 4th. And Destiny is falling apart right now. He can't seem to deal with all the constant aggression. Hash is all over the map, man.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
And he's gonna nuke that hatchery.
Boom! Hatchery goes down,
oh
and is he gonna nuke again? He could potentially nuke the bottom left. And he is going to nuke the bottom left, and that will take out Destiny's last remaining expansion.
And all the drones.
Oh my god!
Hey, the investor's like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, just popped out. He's like,
what the hell? What happened?
It's a nuclear holocaust. That's what happened. Hash playing an amazing TVZ. This is groundbreaking stuff here. I love this play out of him. I love this play out of him here.
And Destiny
has left the game. He must have been frustrated about that one.
Pissed, man.
Oh my god, what a great game out of Hash right there. Such impressive play, really utilizing those nukes to the fullest potential.
I'm gonna do an impression right now.
Huh. Oh, what are you doing?
What's up, guys? Where's my drones? Where's my hatchery? It all got nuked. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh man.
That infestor, man. Someone needs to make.
I can't wait to see what the chat's gonna say.
Someone needs to make a GIF or a picture about that infestor, because that was pretty funny. That was pretty damn funny.
Yeah, that was funny. All right, guys.
All right.
Everyone in the office is laughing, and I know exactly what they're laughing about. That was like one of the funniest things ever.
All right.
Good game, Hash. Thank you, everybody, for sending in those replays. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Please be sure and check out some of our social media. Please follow on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Justin.tv, all at /IGN Pro League. And please do follow. We really appreciate it. And you can find me and HD. Well, you can find me over at twitter.com/PainUser.
And you guys can find me at youtube.com/HDStarcraft, as well as Twitter and Facebook. We want to thank you all for tuning in to this day's edition of IPL TV. PainUser can't stop cracking up. I love that infestor, man. He's my hero. You're doing that impersonation all day.
You can also find me over at youtube.com/StratBunker. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This is HD and PainUser signing out. We will catch you guys next time. And be sure and tune in on Sunday for the grand finals of IPL 2. It's going to be awesome. Don't miss it. Coming at you Sunday.
Awkward starfish.
Awkward starfish. All right, later, guys.
See ya.
What the fuck?
I know.